world has changed and IIT has changed especially a lot over the last 10 years. I will just quickly take you through some of the things which you may or may not know about IIT Madras. We'll start in the reverse order. So number 10, when you come into IIT Madras, it's a lot beyond the branch you choose. And we have the concept of major and minor, which means that although whichever branch you choose, a lot of courses are there, but about 40% of them you can take as minor, or in fact you have the option to go into an interdisciplinary dual degree where you can literally get 2 degrees if you stay for 5 years. And degrees could be, you could be a chemical engineer with a degree in data science and stuff like that. And some of you might not be aware, but this year the Department of Management Studies in IIT Madras has been ranked in the top 10 management institutes in India, so you get access to courses in that department as well. And then, I mean, the list could go on, but we have something called the Robert Bosch Center for AI and for Data Science and AI, which by design is not a computer science center. It's very interdisciplinary, which again means irrespective of the branch you take, you do get a chance to pick up specific project in the computer science department. Number 9, we have something called Center for Innovation, which is completely student run, and on the right side you might recognize this brand Aether. Tarun and his co-founder both, the roots of Aether started from CFI, and this is one example. And in the coming years, you might see a lot more different companies, a lot more different initiatives that go out from it, because here they get to tinker. And of course we have Shastra, one of the biggest technical festivals in IIT, which has been there for a long time, and a bunch of different clubs which now come under Center for Innovation, from 3D printing to, I mean, you name it, you get the list is so long. And in fact, if the club doesn't exist in IIT Madras, as a student you can come and propose it and get it set up. So really it doesn't matter if something that you like doesn't exist already. Most of it does though. When it comes to entrepreneurship, IIT Madras is almost leaving every single college in India behind IIT, every other place, especially when it comes to deep tech startup culture. So we have something called eCell, which keeps on happening over the year, which exposes you to the idea of entrepreneurship. What does it take? What does it mean? The basic terms, and get started. Then we have a program called Nirman, which literally as a student you can start up while in your second year, while in your third year. And when I say startup, you can get some funding to start making your prototype, building your prototype, while eCell makes you aware. Nirman gets you get started with deep tech. We also have a deferred placement program in IIT. For example, if you want to go ahead and placement is there and you're super confused, IIT is going to help you here. We have a research park which facilitates incubation and host of other things. Moving on, we have a lot of star professors, from those who have got the Padma Shri to a lot of different awards, professors who have research papers on their names which probably nobody else has, professors who have started up not only one but multiple startups. So when you come to IIT Madras, you don't just get to learn from them as teachers. When you actually go and meet them later, you realize that the learning is beyond just that happens in a classroom here. Of course, let's also cover placement, because we know as students and definitely parents, this is one of the top of the mind. So amongst all the colleges, we do have one of the excellent placement records year after year, from the number of offers received to the highest package received to the total number of, I mean, these are numbers you will anyway read in the newspapers, Hindu and Times of India. So we would not spend much time here, but what some of you might not be aware, that inside this campus, some of the sports facilities, and in fact most of them, are truly world class. And a lot of students, again, we know it because a lot of students we spoke to told us they did not know about it till they actually came to the campus. They knew that something might be there, but they did not know that there would be, these would be so world class, and especially the sports enthusiasts truly loved it. From across India, they have always said the same thing. Some of you guys not know that in IIT Madras, we do research on brain. We have amazing research on 5G, which has gone ahead a lot. We have research on electric vehicles and even on cancer and cancer tissue. So although it's an engineering college, we are slowly expanding our domains in all the different areas, and each of these special departments, labs exist right here in the campus, in which these multifaceted research happens, and more will be added with time. Moving on, sometimes academic pressure, and sometimes in general, this is the age when we do need more support beyond academics and beyond the technical festivals, and for that, a lot of different systems have been enabled in IIT Madras, from Sathi to Mitran. Talking about diversity again, when we asked students from North India, East India, West India, what did they truly love about IIT Madras? Almost all of them said that the diversity this campus offers in terms of language, you can bump into a student from every state here. In terms of food, there are North Indian mess of creating North Indian foods, and there are by default there are North Indians who became fan of dosas only because they came to Chennai, and things like that have happened, and these are stories which you should follow on Instagram. We keep putting out stories of real alumni and students who are right now here every day, and you will hear about these diversity stories. We have diversity taking into account students with disability. We have diversity as we talked about management. We have humanities. That means when you bump into students who are studying different things, coming from different facets of life, learning that happens that way in IIT Madras is probably not going to happen anywhere else to the extent it happens here. And of course, let's not forget the fun stuff. As students, we all want that. So we have Sarang, which is one of the largest student festivals, about 50,000 participants from across the country. We have the activities that happen in IIT amongst the hostels, the choreography, drama, all of them are both going to Sangam. These days, everybody wants to be a vlogger and a content creator. We have a dedicated team, IITM TV here, where you should follow some of their videos. They are pretty fascinating, and when you come here and you want to do that, you can join that team. This year, IIT Madras would be hosting the Inter-IIT Culturals, and the list goes on. This was just a snapshot. At any point of time, if you have more questions, could go to the website askiitm.com, leave your questions, and you will get your answers.